Good evening. The sun is going down on San Miguel. It's been a beautiful day. So I wanted to check in a little bit because I haven't done so in a while. I was going to do something on the full moon, but I decided instead to start a fast. So I am on a 21-day minimum water fast, and my energy has just been really low. Been putting a little bit of salt in my water in the morning just to bring my blood pressure up a little bit and get some minerals in. But other than herbal tea I've had a black tea actually, but other than herbal tea and water, that's been it. So the purpose for me doing that is that I'm now 51 years old and my body has been holding on to, all the trauma from the past. I've done energetic healing for sure, but as far as fasting is brilliant. People have been doing it forever, and it doesn't get enough credit, obviously. But so anyway, it's the first 2 weeks address the physical, and then after that, you go into the mental, the emotional, the spiritual, and the psychic. And the longer you do it, the farther back you go. So as you start, it'll get the stuff at the top, the more recent things, traumas, whatever, addictions. This fast, I may go as high as 40 days. I'm going to go until my body tells me that it's time to eat naturally again. And I wish that I had taken a before picture, but this is a journey into myself. This is me doing what I need to do for myself. That's just that. It's a personal thing for me. And so it's pretty common that natural hunger comes back at about day 40. So I'm doing 21 as a minimum, and then I'm just going to see from there how I feel and what my body chooses to tell me. It's actually been it's day 7, and it's been honestly probably the easiest fast. The first 3 days were terrible because, you have headaches and you throw up and all the stuff because I've been eating crap. I've been eating way too much chocolate. I love chocolate. And although I drink decaf, I drink coffee sometimes, and it's just not something I want in my body anymore. On the other side of this, it's going to be a complete change. It's going to be primarily raw vegan. I'm going to follow my dosha and definitely support my, getting some warmth in when I need it with Kachari. But for the most part, it's just going to be the best stuff for my body, the stuff that makes my body in alignment with all that is. So yeah, I just wanted to do a real quick check-in. I think eventually I'm probably gonna, I'll put a recipe or two in here at some point. I don't know what it's gonna look like. I never know what it's gonna look like. I just sort of follow and do what I'm told, as I've said before. So interestingly enough, we're back in Mexico. We had gone. So I was in California for probably about almost a month. We had some family stuff that was going on, and so we had to be there. But we're back in Mexico now, and I'm starting the process. I have the money for the property. I'm starting the process of taking everything out of our house and selling it and donating it and giving it away and packing very little to move to Puerto Vallarta to start this beautiful sacred moon goddess school that I'm going to manifest. And then also, it's gonna be a retreat center too. So Native Song is what I've chosen to name it, and that's going to be a space of healing from trauma, from I may hold fasting retreats. A lot of people have a hard time fasting on their own, and they need support. And so that's the kind of environment I really want to create. And I'm going down there to start, like in 2 months. And yeah, it's brilliant. It's brilliant. And what else? What else? This is like a recap, right? Oh, so the last thing, and then I'll close, is that I was meeting with a beautiful friend of mine today, and she told me about making your own, like on your property with just sandbags and plaster and rebar, because I don't want to do anything to this land. I don't want to lay cement on her. She is sacred. She has my gorgeous great-grandmother's sacred tree on her. I want to do it ethically for her, And so that's what's going to happen. There's a retreaty thing. God, what's the word? Anyway, they're holding a teaching how to make these things, and you can make like a full-on house in 10 days. And so I'm sure the little tiny things that once were going to be tents and now are going to be secure and stable, it may only be like $350 or $400 to make a little bungalow, a little rounded bungalow that's like secure and a little adobe hut, with 2 beds in there and a beautiful vibe about it. And life is really, really good. This detox has it's been easy, but like the emotional part hasn't come in yet. So there's not that, I'm not feeling, there's been physical, the emotional comes later, but it's just, I think today's kind of the turn. I feel there's a new energy that I'm feeling today. I've been laying in bed a lot and just sort of nurturing and taking care of myself. But I wanted to check in because whatever this thing is that I feel I have to do on YouTube, I have to remain connected because we are having a relationship. I don't know who you are. I do know who you are. I've probably known you for a long time. But whatever this turns out to be, I just am enjoying the ride, and I give gratitude and blessings to all, and I will see you soon. Bye.